Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Glam out in the best names and designer frames with Quartz Optical. Buy one stylish frame and get 50% off your second pair. Sport your favorite Armani, Converse, Vogue, and many more frames for less. Get an additional 10% off and pay nothing for 30 days when you pay with Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Don't miss the opportunity to glam out. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer available while stocks last. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, work on the 93-room Hotel Holiday Inn Express at Diamond is set to start in April. According to the Minister of Finance, Camilo Gonzalez, while speaking on the Issues at Hand program, the contract for the work has already been awarded, and the contractors are currently in the process of value engineering.
They are also doing their value engineering at the moment. Again, remember when they bid, costs were lower and costs have increased. They have asked for a couple of weeks to see if they can save $1 here, save $1 there, to make sure that they keep the price for their own profit. I mean, we've agreed to what we're going to pay them, but they're obviously trying to maximize their own earnings. That project will start, I believe you'll see work, if not by the end of April, certainly, definitely by the beginning of May, but I think that we can see work beginning this month here in April.
Minister Gonzalez says that the contractors have informed him that the Holiday Inn Express building itself can be completed in 18 months. He then discusses the steps that will come following the completion of the hotel building.
After the building is built, it's going to take a couple more months for the furniture and fittings, your beds, your televisions, and all of the branding that the Holiday Inn Express has to bring down from overseas to install to make the thing look like a Holiday Inn Express. So I would think that we would start April, May the latest, and that you will see 20 months from that start date, you'll see a hotel opening there.
That was the Minister of Finance, Camilo Gonzalez, speaking on the Issues at Hand program. Minister of Agriculture Saboto Caesar at the 37th session of the FAO Regional Conference for Latin America and the Caribbean noted that there is an urgent need for greater support to be given to small island developing states regarding innovative agriculture. The minister stated that without innovation, small island developing states risk global marginalization as food producers. This will reduce the competitiveness of small producers, leading to greater social inequalities within countries. It was emphasized that the youth must be specifically targeted and the aging population of farmers in Latin America and the Caribbean must be supported through creative technology transfer platforms. During the first 2 days of the conference, meetings with high-level authorities will be held, during which officials will be presenting and analyzing the main results obtained by the FAO and Latin America and the Caribbean during the 2020 to 2021 biennium, and also highlight priorities for the next biennium. Still on the local scene, on Friday at the launch ceremony of the river cleaning and training, debris removal and river defense work, Ambassador Peter Shalilan of the Republic of China on Taiwan reiterated Taiwan's strong commitment in supporting the rehabilitation and reconstruction process of St. Vincent and the Grenadines following the eruptions of the La Soufrière volcano in April of 2021. Taiwan stands with our friends here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines from the beginning after the volcano eruptions La Soufrière last April. Our commitment is a total budget of $3 million, Ambassador Lan said during Friday's ceremony, which took place on the banks of the London River. 350 to 400 locals are expected to be employed in the river clearing phase of the project, which is being done by Overseas Engineering and Construction Company Limited of Taiwan in collaboration with local subcontractors. The cleanup work covers 10 river crosses in the North Windward constituency, from Fancy, Oria, Cayo, Caro, London, Sandy Bay, Overland, Noel River to Orange Hill. On to news in the region. Trinidad and Tobago's Ministry of Education is pulling out all the stops for a full return to physical school from term 3 of the current academic year, which begins on April 19th. All students in TNT from the early childhood level up to the secondary school level will return to face schooling. Classes will be conducted as they were pre COVID 19, with regular timetables and school hours to be maintained. Whole school assemblies will resume. Only early childhood care and education ECCE students will be exempt from mask wearing. Students at all other levels are required to wear masks, as well as teachers and visitors to school compounds. According to TNT's Ministry of Education, repairs have been completed at 198 schools, with repairs ongoing at 61 others to ensure that they're ready to welcome students back. The Bahamian government is moving to address a spike in murders taking place in the country. While much of it is clearly gang related, it is also clear that a range of other factors are contributing to this spike, Bahamian Prime Minister Philip Davis said in a statement on Sunday, shortly after he convened a conclave of high level stakeholders. There are no quick fixes to the crime dilemma, neither is there any one solution. However, we were able to identify immediate measures that will help to reduce levels of crime. I will have more to say on this issue in the coming days, but I want to express a heartfelt thank you to the various agencies who participated, he said. Since January 1st of this year, there have been 33 murders on the island. The last incident took place Sunday night at Palm Tree Avenue on New Providence Island around 9 o'clock p.m., shortly after the Bahamian Prime Minister and his delegates met. On the international scene, Heavenly Culture World Peace Restoration of Light HWPL, a non-government organization affiliated with the United Nations Economic and Social Council, hosted an online event on Friday, March 25th, 2022, to honor the creation of the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War (DPCW). The DPCW is a peace-focused legislative declaration that outlines the rights of all countries to state sovereignty and self-determination. Specifically, this year's commemoration under the theme Institutionalizing Peace, Building a Legal Foundation for Sustainable Peace, spotlighted the necessity of strong institutions, mechanisms, resources, and skills in the development and sustainability of peace. According to the HWPL, now more than ever, peace must be established. In their official release, they stated that the actions being taken against Ukraine by Russia are detrimental to establishing peace worldwide and are in direct opposition to the Articles 4 and 5 of the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War (DPCW). Since 2014, the DPCW has garnered widespread recognition from 1.5 million supporters from 195 countries and nation leaders. One of the event speakers, Mr. Maximo Augusto Ancio Guzman, Vice President of the Dominican Organization of the Study and Promotion of International Relations, noted how all of us are truly lovers of peace, but it is necessary for humanity to adopt a methodology that induces peace. And finally, in sports, Russia's Daniil Medvedev is 2 wins away from regaining the men's world #1 spot after reaching the Miami Open last 16. The US Open champion secured a win over Spain's Pedro Martinez. Poland's Iga Swiatek, who will become women's world #1 after Ashley Barty's retirement, earned her 14th straight win by beating Coco Gauff. Japan's Naomi Osaka also reached the quarterfinals with victory against American Alison Risk. Last month, Medvedev ended Novak Djokovic's long run at the top of the rankings before the Serb moved back ahead. But with Djokovic absent in Miami, the 26-year-old Russian will take over again if he reaches the semi-finals. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Glam out in the best name. frames with Quartz Optical. Buy one stylish frame and get 50% off your second pair. Sport your favorite Armani, Converse, Vogue, and many more frames for less. Get an additional 10% off and pay nothing for 30 days when you pay with Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Don't miss the opportunity to glam out. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer available while stocks last. Special conditions apply.